Oh, y'all, I got it. No sound. My bad, y'all. My bad. We should be good. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. My bad. My bad. Hey, I was too charged. I was too charged. My bad, y'all. I was too charged. My bad, y'all. Let me get an intro again. My fault. My fault. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. Green Bay Packers trades, rumors, and news. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Y'all know we here to talk about the rivalry game down there in Chicago between the Green Bay Packers. The G stands for greatness against these marks called the Chicago Bears. We did everything we could to try to give them the game, but we still found a way to go ahead and get that W. We found a way to get that W. Shout out to our defense making a play when they had to block that field goal. But hey, we have to talk about Jordan Favre. We got to talk about Jordan Favre. Like Jordan Favre, I mean, he'll make a play that'll make you just pull out your hair like he did throwing that interception in the red zone. And then he'll throw a pass like he did to Christian Watson that was absolutely impossible in between two defenders. He literally is Jordan Favre. That's exactly what he is. So I'm just hoping in time that he, as he matures as a quarterback, that he turns more into a little bit more of Aaron Rodgers and a little bit less Favre, because this Favre stuff is getting us into trouble. He's throwing too many interceptions and he's being too careless with the ball. He really got to tighten up. Jordan Love got to tighten up. Also, I do not like that we not getting any pressure on the quarterback. Every week I keep talking about the same stuff. Hey, Rashawn Gary, where are you at? Kenny Clark, where are you at? Them dudes ain't doing enough for what they getting paid. Our defensive line is not getting any pressure on the quarterback. Caleb Williams was very comfortable to me in the pocket. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And again, once again, salute the Packers Nation and friends and family. My bad, y'all, with the audio issues. I was way too charged, famlo. I was way too charged because that I thought for sure we was about to lose. I thought for sure we was about to lose. But it didn't happen. It's 11 in a row against the Chicago Bears. Let's get into the numbers. We're going to shout out everybody in the chat. Then we're going to open up the lines and let everybody spit they heat about this Packer game today. Let's get into these numbers, though. Damn, this game was crazy today, y'all. Packers win 20-19. Jordan Love 13 to 17, 261. But that one interception was a really bad one where he threw in the red zone that was completely unnecessary. But again, then he made another great play by throwing to Christian Watson. Christian Watson was dynamic today. Christian Watson was spectacular. This is why when he's healthy, he's a problem. When Christian Watson is healthy, he is a problem. So, but shout out to Jordan Love for doing enough to win the game. Josh Jacobs has been steady all year. 18 carries, 76 yards, one touch. I do like us around the 30 attempt mark. Y'all do know that about me. I just feel like that lets me know that we're really emphasizing the run. But nonetheless, 25 carries, 106, two touchdowns. Jordan Love with the go-ahead touchdown late after the big pass to Christian Watson. Christian Watson played well. 4 carries, 150. Josh Jacobs, four receptions, 58 yards. Jaden Reed with a big touchdown. Talking about Josh Jacobs, we're getting our money's worth out of Josh Jacobs. I know a lot of people were disappointed that we didn't re-sign Aaron Jones. I'm liking what we getting out of Josh Jacobs. We're getting similar production and a lot more health. So I think in the long run, that was a great move for the Packers to get rid of Aaron Jones and pick up Josh Jacobs. Looking at Josh Jacobs' number, and he's helping us in the pass game. Very powerful runner. So I'm just want to give Josh Jacobs his props. He's playing like a number one back, like a Pro Bowl back at this point. Caleb Williams, 23 for 31, no touchdowns, no picks. He didn't have it. We didn't have pressure on him all game for the most part. DeAndre Swift, 14 carries, 71 yards. That touchdown came late on that 39-yard run because we can't tackle. That's another problem with this Packers team. A defense cannot tackle. We look crazy out there trying to tackle people. I saw Quay Walker out there again. I was upset seeing Quay Walker out there. Y'all know how I feel. I think he's uber trashed, Quay Walker. He is definitely trash. nonetheless, the tackling is ridiculous. Otherwise, nobody really did too much of anything. It was the turnovers, and we let them get in a little rhythm. And that when he threw that interception in red zone, it changed the whole momentum of the game. That's why Jordan Love got to get it together on that. He definitely he's got to be more cautious with the ball. And I just don't like that we're not getting any pressure on the quarterback anymore. Y'all told me that Kenny Clark and Rashawn Gary was good. Y'all told me that these dudes was good. I mean, Rashawn Gary got that little bit of sack, but let's look at Rashawn Gary numbers. Then I'm gonna open up the lines here. Is this what we paying for? Is 10 games and 2.5 sacks? Is that cool with y'all? Is that production cool? And that's including the sack he got today. He's mid. Rashawn Gary is mid. This isn't production. Tied for 98th. Y'all told me this man was good. I say we cut him at the end of the year. What's y'all other boy y'all like? Let me see where he at on here. They don't even got him on here. Look, I'm just not a fan of Rashawn Gary. I'm really not a fan. I'm really not a fan. I just think they both is mid and they getting paid too much money. Him and Kenny Clark getting paid too much money. I just don't get it. Y'all gonna have to make it make sense to me in the chat. This is a game we very well should have lost, but we found a way to the Bears just pulled the Bears. Found a way to lose a game. But I'm happy we won. We got a tough game next week against San Francisco. So to go in there with some momentum on a winning streak is good. And they come into our house, so let's see. Like I told y'all, this is gonna be our schedule is no joke. But I'm hoping steel sharpens steel, and us going against these tougher teams will get us ready for the playoffs. Because our division is no joke. Detroit is steamrolling people. Detroit is no joke. We got to be ready. Detroit is no joke. They're not losing games. Minnesota's not losing games. We're in the toughest division in football in the NFC North. So every game matters for the Packers. Every win matters. No matter how it goes down, all these wins matter. And I'm just happy we got a win. But we do need to start holding Jordan Love accountable for being too reckless with the ball. He has to be more cautious, especially against quality teams. You can't do that. Also, I want to give the team kudos on not the penalties. Penalties weren't the problem today. It was fun being fundamentally sound, not knowing to throw the ball away, tackling, things like that were the problem today. So at least penalties were down. So that's a step in the right direction. Let's see who in the chat. Then we're gonna open up the lines. Let's see who in the chat. Salute to friends and family. Let's see who in the building. My bad about the audio, y'all. Greg Delaney in the building. Was good? Jeff Riley was good. Abuka Boo Boo, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Jeff Riley, what's good, bro? I hope that injury that you're recovering from is going well. Derek Stevenson in the building. Oliver Story in the building. Robert Brooks. Mia Kim, what's good, Mia Kim? Gary Foster. Brandon Carter, what's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Foreign Land, what's good? Ryan Love, what's good? My boy Bleacher Report Boss, what's good? Appreciate you hitting me, bro. I knew something was up when you hit me. D Code 123, what's good? The Fanatics perspective, what's good? Dark Kent, what's good? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. DWPS, what's good? Appreciate all y'all tapping in. Ready to talk this Bucks. Robert Brooks, the homie. Jay Sizzle, what's good? Pronte, what's good? What up, Patricia P? Queens of the chat in the building. Salute, salute. Yeah, Love was 13-17, bro. It was just that pick. That pick was nasty work. That pick was real nasty work. Let me put the link in the chat. I'm gonna get to some of these comments, and we're gonna talk some Packers today. And then y'all know we're gonna go live tomorrow talking Bucks. You know how we do. Let's get to some of these comments. Derek Stevens said Packers were blessed with the win. They played sloppy, no pass rush, an interception in the red zone, didn't kick a field goal. Yeah, that was crazy. And when they should have, and still got a victory. Go Pack, go. Facts, facts, facts. DWPS was good. It'd be great if the Bucks and Packers win it in the same year. Oh yeah, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. My boy Greg Delaney said, "Let's go, Packs, go!" Absolutely, and Bucks, absolutely. Appreciate you tapping in, bro. Derek Stevenson said, "Favre is his daddy." Absolutely, absolutely. That's why I call him Jordan Favre. That's who he is. He's Jordan Favre. Dark Kent said, "Thank you, Care Bear Kicker is funny." What's wrong with you, Dark Kent? Salute. My homie Robert Brooks said today's game was definitely a nail biter. However, how frustrating the game was, I had to realize this was the first against the new Bears offense, along with no footage because of a new offensive coordinator. Great point, Robert Brooks. Great point. Salute to you. Jay Sizzle said Josh Jacobs is the best player on the team. I'm not going to go that far, but he's definitely one of them. Jay Sizzle, he's definitely one of them. Definitely. Pronte Henson said that's terrible. He's in bad shape. D-Call 123 was good. Low key, the offense was running through the Bears defense. Just has to clean up the red zone. Yeah, we left 14 points on the board. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, Quay Walker is trash, bro. I was so mad. I almost threw my remote when I saw him trying to get the defense hyped up on the sideline. I was like, "You talking? You not you, Jay Reed? Not you, Jay Reed? Not you, Jay Reed?" Crazy. Quay Walker is awful. He has no situational awareness. His football IQ is non-existent. Quay Walker. Patricia P in the building said the offensive play calling was trash. It was suspect today. Some of the decision making was suspect. And McKinney didn't have a big game today. Yeah, he no INTs for McKinney today. Shout out to Jeff. Pronte said Love was 13 to 17. Absolutely. It was efficient game. Mia Kim said our D line and linebackers can't tackle for nothing. Facts. They should have blitzed and put pressure because Bears weren't able to catch. Williams was gaining all of the yards for them. Third conversions killed us. Facts. Look at Mia Kim. Third down conversions did kill us. Caleb Williams had about 70 yards rushing. So facts. I told y'all. Hey, this one of the smartest chats on YouTube. The smartest chat on YouTube. Keep telling y'all. 78. Shout out to the homie 78. LDVC was good. The Bears, Vikings, Lions all suck. Packers on top. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to City. Hey, Fronte was like, Quay was trash. I was going crazy. Like, sit down. You in the slide. Bro, I was so upset, Pronte. I could not believe that he was the guy. If McKinney would have been saying something, anybody else, Cooper, but not Quay Walker. We have too much film on you looking like a damn fool. Like you should be on Shackton a fool. Ridiculous. Tap into Bleacher Report boss here. You ready, Bleacher Report boss? All right. Bleacher Report boss in the building. Yeah. Hey, we got lucky today, bro. We can't talk too crazy, but we got lucky. Bruh.
Bro, let me tell you, man. I was yelling this whole time watching that game. It was just back and forth. The Packers couldn't stop them. It was like they just every time they seemed like they're gonna get a funnel, they funneled them out. Caleb Lewis kept running, and I'm like, okay, now you know he's gonna run. Why you get a spy for him or something to stop him from running? And then like, we go for somebody wide open. It's like it was simplified for him because of the new coordinator. It was so simplified. Somebody was open all the time. It was like third and forever. They'll
Right.
still get it. I was like, all right, Packers got to do something. This D line. I said I'm gonna be like Gibson tonight, man. I don't care. Whatever happened this year, happened this year. But after this year, these D line got to go. This is no way you can have a defense that don't even get pressure with your first four guys.
Man, not one person can get pressure. And I know they got rid of Preston Smith to see what Van Ness can do. He trash too. I knew when we drafted him, he was trash.
I know the Packers are drafting developed players, but how often do we get a top pick that's a impact defensive player? We don't draft that high. We don't.
Right.
The Packers pretty soon will have to just get somebody from the free agent market to get on that defense. That would save you more money until these
I
wide
think we're
receivers.
better off trying to get Gary and Clark out of here. If there was a way we could have got Myles Garrett, we should have done that.
They didn't want. I mean, the problem was that they had to get rid. They wanted draft picks, but at that point, that's on the GM. I know GM's really good. Our GM is good.
All right.
Not the Bucks GM, but this GM is good. He hoards draft picks. He don't want to just give a draft
But
pick
but
just to
why are
give.
you hoarding draft picks that you know you're not going to draft the right person anyway on defense? That's what I'm saying. Give away the draft picks you was going to draft the defensive player because that's what we can't do. We can draft cornerbacks, we can draft safeties, we can't draft linebackers, and we can't draft defensive linemen ever. Last good defensive lineman we drafted or defensive linebacker was Clay Matthews, and that's a fact.
And
There
BJ
was an
Rogers.
impact that made plays. I
BJ
can tell you
Rogers.
a plethora of cornerbacks, Micah Hyde. We can draft cornerbacks all day. Jair Alexander. We can draft cornerbacks. That's not our problem. But if you got a good secondary, you don't get no pass rush. The secondary ain't that good. That's why I keep going in on Rashawn Gary and Kenny Clark because people keep telling me that they two of the top 100 players in the NFL. I say that that's a lie. I just showed you that dude's numbers, Gary. He got 2.5 sacks. He's not an impact player. He's just a guy. Kenny Clark, just a guy. We need impact. The Packers only won Super Bowls when we had impact players on all three levels. What am I talking about? Let me refresh your memory from our championship year with Aaron Rodgers. Cullen Jenkins, over 10 sacks. Clay Matthews Jr., over 10 sacks. Impact. You had the great Charles Woodson in the secondary. Impact. And then we had the Nick Collins, another safety. Impact. That's why we won the Super Bowl. You need to have talent on all three levels. We have talent in the secondary. We don't have talent at the linebackers. We don't have talent at the defensive line. That's what is going to make it difficult for us to win the championship unless we find a way to get pressure. That's what makes the Detroit Lions good. They get pressure. The Vikings, they get pressure. Even the Chiefs get pressure on the quarterback. In today's NFL, you have to get pressure on the quarterback, and we can't do that. And it's not a scheme issue, it's a personnel issue. We need to get rid of some people and pay people. It just is what it is. If we need to pay, if that's Max Crosby, I don't care if it's Bing Crosby, somebody that can get 10 plus sacks on this defensive line is who we need to sign, period. Otherwise, to me, it's not feasible to win a Super Bowl when you don't have a good defensive line or a linebacking core. Something has to improve. On you, Bleach Report boss.
Yeah, this team cannot go through with this after this year if it's gonna be at the end of their days if they try to do this because they should have lost this game and
Absolutely.
the
We try
Bears
to give
did
this game away and the poor decision making. Why would you go for it on 4th and 3? The game is tight. It's in the second half and not kick the field goal.
field goal, take the points. Like I didn't even understand. And then as soon as he hit the ball, he had nowhere to go with it. So he tried to run with it and got hit. Lucky he didn't get smacked out of the game.
Right.
And it just run the ball. I was kind of wish the Packers would have ran the ball a little bit more too. So you get some more chunk plays with Watson and Reed. I wish Reed got more involved too. They just
Right.
doubled after the touchdown. But Dobbs
Yeah, Cooper
dropped
did miss two big
pass.
tackles.
Yeah, he dropped a couple, and the tackling is horrible. Like
Tackling.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like I said, the tackling was horrible. You guys didn't have guys in front of you. You hit him, and then he just arm tackling. You
Right.
know, And this arm attack got to stop. Get in their chest. Get in their chest and take them down. This is
That
not
is a
Mark.
positive, though. Hey, Bleacher Report pause. What Ryan Love said is a positive. Brent Cox looks like a steal for a seventh rounder. I see why they traded
Oh,
Preston Smith. Yeah, that's
good.
a positive. That is a positive. Shout out to Ryan Love. That is a positive.
They got to start putting guys in that can rush the passer.
Right.
It just
hey,
that
hey, Prate said to Rashawn Gary out of shape. How is he out of shape? It's 10 weeks we into the season, Prate. Don't try to don't throw him no life preserver, bro. No,
nope.
no, no, no. We 10 weeks in the season, Prate. Don't throw him no life preserver, Prate. Get on his helmet. Go ahead,
Man,
Bleacher Report ball.
he ain't out of shape. He ain't played well in the last 2 years. He ain't played well the last 2 years. Look, I'm being honest. I watched him. Well, like he's getting pushed by one guy. One guy. You telling me that you tell me JJ Watt gonna get pushed by one guy?
No,
They're gonna be pushed by one guy?
Watt would
Give
have
me
got
another.
pushed by two guys.
You think that Reggie White, the late great rest in peace,
Right.
Reggie White pushed by one guy? He's gonna throw him to the ground. He nothing.
Yeah,
And we got
we need more out of them. Like, that's crazy. Did you see what Patricia said? Shots fired. Patricia said Jair Alexander is another Middleton. Come on.
man. He
I don't want to go that far, Patricia,
ain't gonna
but
want that
it's too
yet.
soon. Let's hope
He
that's not the
he
case.
he plays
Hey.
suspect times. He be he be playing suspect.
All right.
Walking
He
out
said
like
Gary been working out with Middleton.
oh man, oh my god.
Why would you say that, bro? Why would
Like,
you say that?
cause they not doing nothing. They're buns. They're buns with butter on top of it, man. They just buns, man. They can't play good. Like they push. They
Hey,
get
Mr.
pushed.
Cool, he's still weak. He's still
Man,
weak. He's
man,
still weak,
come
Mr. Cool.
on.
Shout out to the living legend, Mr. Cool. Hey, but
Nah,
this tackling is a problem. We can't tackle like that against San Francisco. They'll eat us up. We tackle
they'll-
like that against San Francisco, they'll eat us up.
they're gonna have 250 yards rushing, and they're gonna win the game like 28-0 if we play like that against the 49ers.
And turn the ball over.
Turn the ball over. You turn the ball over against the 49ers, they're gonna run the ball. They're gonna make sure you can get every. They're gonna fight for every man at that point.
Yep.
I cannot make a mistake against the 49ers. 49ers just lost today against the Seahawks. They're looking like they're gonna be outside with looking in. If this keeps up for them, take
Good
them
point,
out.
Deshaun.
Don't with it. Like I don't want to deal with the 49ers in the playoffs this year. I
Right.
don't care. Just take them out. Get a
Facts.
play. Worry about worry about your stuff in there, and worry about your convenience in there. But this is your chance to put the hammer down a little bit more for them because you don't get chances this much to put teams away like
I
this.
agree.
And then like this is the toughest part of the schedule. You already see what happened with the Lions did tonight to the
Man,
this
I
make
gotta
it like
tell y'all something. I gotta tell y'all something what I did today, y'all. So in fantasy, right? I do where it's that you pick your team every week. I did a lion stack out of there. I won this week with like 80 people was in the league this week. I won on a lion stack. I knew Jacksonville was below mid and they didn't have a quarterback. Oh, I put everybody I could that was on Detroit roster on my fantasy team this week.
not good for me, man. I
Oh,
had to
they
face
put up a 50 on them guys, bro.
man. The Lions don't.
Hilarious. That's what I'm saying though. When you put like that, I bring up the lines to be funny and just to pivot to this. I'm saying that because the Packers can't play ignorant football like we're playing and throwing the ball away, throwing interceptions in the red zone, trying to go for it on 4th and 4, trying to show your cojones instead of playing smart football. Because you're not gonna beat teams like the Detroit Lions playing like that. You're not gonna beat teams. I know San Francisco not at their best, but you better not be turning the ball over against because they will beat you. Minnesota will beat you if you turn the ball over. The Eagles will beat you if you turn the ball over. We have to start shoring up the fundamentals, being cautious with the football. If you can't make a play, it's okay to take a sack or throw the ball away to live to fight another day. We also have to work on tackling. I see too many people thinking they could just run through people and not doing proper technique tackling. We are very poor tackling, and we've been poor for a while stopping the run. We got to figure that out. And that's another problem that we have with the defensive line. When your defensive line gets pushed around, that's how people can run the ball. That's how people got time to pass. It's because our defensive line is trash. It's trash. Nobody can you there's no way for you to sugarcoat this. You can't put sugar on poop. You know how it go. Our defensive line is trash. I watched this game closely, and I watched all I saw on the line was people doing a lot of Victor Cruz. They were just saucing on the line. No move, not going nowhere. Just saucing on the line. And that's why we have problems when we go against teams like when San Francisco players. Bosa is breaking through our offensive line. At some point, he gonna get some pressure. You know that. You play certain teams, you know certain people gonna get pressure. When you play the Packers, you're not worried about nobody. You're not worried about nobody. And that's a problem. But I think our offense is kind of low key elite. We got a lot of talent offensively. Christian, and it's always it could be somebody different every week. Christian Watson week was this week. Jaden Reed that had his time. Romeo Dobbs that had his moments. Even Dontavian Wicks. So I think we're still dynamic offensively. I was disappointed that I didn't see Tucker Kraft get involved in the offense today. I think us having a dynamic tight end, we should always that should be he should look Jordan Love needs to look for Kraft as his check down. That should be his check down. He needs to be his safety valve like Travis Kelce is for Patrick Mahomes. I think Tucker Kraft has a similar skill set. Instead of always looking for the big play, hey, check it down to your tight end, 6-7 yards, let him break a tackle. That's not going to hurt you. You don't always have to do you know what I'm saying? The playground play. Sometimes just take what the defense is giving to you.
It's been a problem for Jordan Love. Like, just run the clock down a little bit for your defense. Give them some time to breathe. Like that interception at the goal line just tore just like here we go again. You had 2 weeks to rest up for this game,
All right.
and we said we gave you a week off. We didn't even say it for a week. And what we said just stop turning on the football. Stop doing that. And then like they were like, well, he gotta go through that. No. If you think we're gonna accept you to throw interceptions like that, you got another way coming. We'll boo you on the spot. Like
Right.
we'll get on the spot. Like we don't care. Like we want to see this team excellence and execute plays when it should be executed.
Right.
And yes, this team has an elite offense, and that's why we so on him every live because he throws good passes. It's great, but then sometimes he's being reckless with the football.
Correct. That's
And then
why he's Jordan Favre. Jordan Favre.
I know Dr. Smith saying he's not like Brett Favre because Brett Favre make plays, but it's just a tendency I see. I see it.
But you
He's
see the play, you see the interception, but then you see the pass that he threw to Christian Watson in double coverage that dropped. There was, I mean, the placement was ridiculous.
and it's just the placement was crazy. I just like I knew if we just get just one stop, we can just beat this team. And I just knew after I just thought we lost after the fourth. Now it was like 3rd and 16, and they still got it. I mean, no, it's 3rd and 19, and they got the third down, and then they got the fourth down. They got that.
Right.
I was like, man, we
Our
about to lose.
defense couldn't get any stops today and that's from
When he
no
did
pressure.
it,
Caleb Williams wasn't under any pressure. He only missed passes. It was just him missing passes. It wasn't we did anything dynamic. We look crazy, and you know what's crazy? Why we really get exposed is because without Jair Alexander out there, you can't bring alternate pressure. You can't blitz cornerbacks. You can't blitz linebackers because you don't know if the secondary is gonna hold up. That's what makes Jair impacts this defense tremendously. When he's on the field, you know you don't got to worry about one side of the field. So now you can change and bring exotic blitz packages, bring pressure from different areas. You can't do that without him out there because our defense and Rashawn Gary are garbage.
another guy that called out Javon Holler, that was a rookie, and Nixon. Both of them was getting cooked today.
Yeah,
Both of
both. Hey,
them.
Ballantyne was getting cooked.
It was like they didn't know where the route was going. If you see where they're going, they got bunch formation. Of course, and you want like the sideline is open. Of course, that's where they want to get to the sideline. You gotta. They're not even pressing on the guys. They're just playing
Damn,
so
Marvin
soft,
snap.
soft coverage the whole game. And I'm like, you can't do that if a team like the Bears just want to do what they want to do. They want runs and dips, and they trying to do reverses, and they just not tackling. A tackle that should have been a 3 yards turned into 15 yards because you don't
Right,
want to. It was a run when I seen where um DJ Moore kept on going back and forth again. I mean, with the
right,
catch him. He kept going back and forth with the lineman because he's trying to
right.
weave. Like, I'm about to lose my mind. Like, you guys got to tackle, hit the guy. And they just always seem like they just, okay, we're going to coast around it.
And they
Like,
take bad angles. It's a lot of like we just not a fundamentally sound defensive team. We at least we didn't at least we didn't get a lot of penalties today.
no, we didn't. But it's too much of, oh, that's your guy. Or no, that was your guy. Or
Right.
why you, it was like it's like about point finger. I'm like, you had 2 weeks for this game. You do
Facts,
this
Mayor
side.
Kim. Facts.
Facts. Yeah,
Yeah,
2 weeks.
facts.
Yeah, 2 weeks for this game. Even if they got rid of their coordinator, you still knew Caleb Williams was going to give this ball to his receiver. So you knew his tendency was. They ran the ball okay, but it seemed like they just didn't want to tackle. Like, this, you can't go against 49ers and think like, oh, I'm going to try to tackle
Right.
Chris McCaffrey or Debo. Like, it's going to be a harder game next game. And if you try to do the same stuff you did today,
You'll lose.
lose.
And I
I
did
guess
know that that interception was the Kraft. My problem was that was the only pass to Kraft. Kraft had no catches today, no yards. That was my problem. He too dynamic not to have not a catch. He too dynamic for that.
they should have had more than one target. That,
Yeah,
that
that's
target,
all I'm saying. He should be targeted 5 to 7 times a game. Real talk. He's too dynamic for that. And that's part of poor play calling. I don't think this was Matt LaFleur's best coaching day.
wasn't. It wasn't. It was just they had, I don't know, they came out
Agree,
flat.
Jay Stizzle.
First quarter came, they scored the first quarter and then they just came out flat after that. And they you can't, I don't get it. It just, you can't do this against top teams because you're gonna get destroyed. And
Facts.
I don't see the Packers winning games if you don't play sound football. And
Exactly.
it's been 2 weeks. They've been waiting on. That's why I keep saying that because I'm getting mad thinking about it because we should not have to be. We should not have had a game like that close like that. We should have
We're a
played
much
way.
better team. We're a much better team than the Bears. I agree. Like that's crazy.
But just to see it look like, but we be trolling, but see it look on their face after they lost that game.
They couldn't believe it.
I can't believe it. That's like this Commanders all over again. I'm like, yeah, this time it was at that home. It was at your house, baby. You gonna have to come
Right.
here. You got to come.
Hilarious.
You had to come Lambeau for that. It just, I don't know. It's just too much. These games too close for them to play like this.
Agreed, Mr. Cool. That's what I said. That interception, it threw off the whole momentum of the team. It took it so it took the air and wind out of our sails, man. Like that was terrible.
Seriously, we should have won this game like 24-13 or something like
Something
that.
like that. It should have been a comfortable win.
A comfort win, and they made it too close to comfort the way they played in that second to third quarter, and then the fourth quarter they start making a run. What do you say, John Horace?
Come on, bro. DWPS. Come on,
No,
fam.
I don't mess with the Packers at all, man. He'll trade all our picks away.
Right.
He'll trade away. Think he knows
Yeah,
some stuff.
that's a fair point. Deco123 said our overall defense is top 15 better than last year. They just need to tighten up and get pass rushes and bulk up the cornerback room up. And hold on a second. Besides that, they're playing better under Halfley. Oh, we're definitely playing. We're not complaining about Halfley at all. I definitely think the defense is
Uh,
playing better than Halfley. I just think personnel needs to execute. He can't
yeah,
make somebody go tackle. He can just show you how to tackle. It's up to
yeah.
you to actually
I,
do it.
I apologize to the chat. I apologize to the chat right now. I'm not mad at Hatley. at all. It's not.
Right.
He's not the. He just got here. He's calling the games the way he see it. It's just the players not executing the way they should be executing. It's slow but surely he'll get the players that fits his model, and he'll do better here. But it's just my problem is the way this defense been playing the last couple of weeks, and they just try to blitz four guys. And four guys, they need to just blitz five at this point. Like get the guy in there, get Cooper in there a little bit more. Get one of the linebackers that can blitz on certain plays to get some pressure. If it's third down, yeah, you need to blitz them. If it's third and long, I should see there's four guys in there. If you know the guys ain't gonna create pressure, you should at least get one guy extra to blitz.
Right.
That means you find the hot read and get the guy on him. That's it. Don't not that long, like 3 seconds. When you hike the ball, it's like you got 3 seconds. You gotta make a quick decision. You can't sit there and just
Facts.
think about it. Think about it. You got 3 seconds. You gotta find that hot route real fast and shut it down. That third down was the point that we making. That you got four guys that can't even push the guys back at all. It shouldn't be that. It should blitz for five guys immediately.
Right.
Maybe six have to, but get the ball out of the ball quarterback's hand. Make him run. Make him run for his life. That's when the plays start being messed up.
I didn't like that we saw that Caleb Woods started being more mobile, that we didn't have a quarterback spy. Even if it was the low IQ Quay Walker, I didn't like that we didn't have a quarterback spy.
That's another problem. Now that's why I was a little upset that we didn't do that either, because I feel like if we would have done that, then it would have been a lot better.
I agree.
Yeah, it just they played the way the Packers played today. They're lucky they won this game.
Nah,
I'm so happy they won
nah,
this game.
Fletcher 12. Nah. Malik is a backup quarterback. He's not better. He's not dynamic or Jordan Love is the real deal. He just got to calm down. Let's not get it
No,
confused. Malik Willis is a good player, good backup, but he's not on the level of Jordan Love. Jordan Love is different. If that pass didn't show you it was different when he threw them couple passes to Watson, those were elite passes that he threw. Elite. His problem is he tried to do too much because he believed in his arm too much. That's his problem. When sometimes you got superior arm talent, you think you can do the impossible, and he has to understand certain things are impossible, and certain times it's okay to take the sack or throw the ball away. That doesn't mean you failed your team. He just has to learn when to retreat. He needs to learn when to retreat. That's really what it is. But his
yeah,
talent is undeniable. It's undeniable.
you got to dial his plays back in here and there when you know you're not going to get it. So it's just, it just when you don't see it, just throw it away. It's okay to throw the ball away. Don't try to dart it in there. Don't try to throw it in coverage. It's just too many times. I mean, that interception was just he overthrew it. He just
See
overthrew.
what I was just saying? Check this out, Bleacher Report bros. Robert Brooks. Let me make sure it stay up here. Hold on 1 second.
It.
Rob Brooks said, Love being too comfortable in his throws is his biggest flaw. Love has a big arm and he has to govern his throws. He has to practice on more touch off his back foot. Bingo. Shout out to Robert Brooks. Bingo. Like I said, like he believe in it too much. He think he can do the impossible.
That's too much confidence for somebody that. I mean, he got too much confidence.
Right. Not that that's a bad thing, but you gotta have some limits. Like he said, he needs to have a governor. It needs to have a governor on it. Like, okay, but hey, once this and this is going on, hey, just tuck the ball and run or throw it away. Period.
Yeah, I mean, he did a couple of times. He did that, but we still think about doing it more. Just do it more. Get the ball out. Just don't think about trying to be the hero at that point. It's just Josh Jacobs is there. Run the ball. Give him the ball. That's why he's here. We got rid of Aaron Jones because he's always hurt, like a Milton. So we had to do what we had to do. Now you got him now, and just run the ball. Marshawn Lynch just came back.
Right.
They still run with Wilson that you like. I think he's a good running back too. They
Right.
still run with. Just do some more other plays that you get these guys involved. I mean, yes, I would want them to put the ball down the field if it's open. If it's not open, run the ball. But if Love don't see the guys down the
Facts,
field, don't
Mia
do.
Kim.
he say,
Loves
closest person.
the Bengals to throw to the closest person at the red zone instead of throwing short passes. Hold on one second.
Yeah, put that
Instead of
up though.
throwing short passes, our tight ends are legitimate. That's what I'm saying. We should be
Oh,
trying to. And he was trying to go to Kraft. It was just a bad pass to Kraft, but
it
Kraft
was
was
too
open.
bad. It was a bad pass craft, and he ain't go there that much anymore. But he has to go back to it.
I think they're even.
Yeah, even.
Yeah, they're even. I wouldn't take one over the other. That's a
I watched.
very close. I think that's a wash. That's about the closest thing that you'll have to a wash. That was a great question. Justin Herbert, he do the same stuff that Jordan Love do. He do the exact same thing. That's another one who got a big arm to be trying to do the impossible. But he'll do some impossible stuff to make you believe, and it's just like feeding the beast. Do you know what I'm saying? Justin Herbert and Love, they play the same. They play the same. I don't. Yeah, there's
But
not one better than the other. A lot of I'm gonna tell you, a lot of franchises wish they had a Love or a Herbert. A lot,
oh my god,
a lot.
Jim Harbaugh was like ecstatic when he knew he went to the Chargers. He knew he had a good quarterback
Good
there. So
quarterback. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it just That's when people say, oh, because I remember a friend was like telling me, yeah, they just sit Love down and and he needs to sit him down because he's not throwing well. I'm like, dude, you can't sit him down. You must be paid him already.
Right.
No, he has to get better. I remember a time I remember watching it was like a documentary film when they had Brett Favre starting,
Mm.
and I remember Mark Coleman kept getting mad, saying like he stopped throwing hero balls and stopped throwing these hospital balls, and then he's about to take him out and he's like, wait a minute. All right, he got to learn. So keep him in there, and
Right.
I'm like, there you go. He could have took Brett Favre out and just sat him down like I'm just tired of you doing that. But then he like, you know what? He's young. He's still trying to get it, get it together. Kept him in there. 2 years later, won the Super Bowl. It just you can't take guys out that that's going to be great because you feel that way. Look at what they did to Richardson. Richardson won today against the Jets, and what they do? They took him out. They didn't want to play him because he made a couple mistakes here and there because he was tired or something like that. Oh,
Right.
we're going Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's done. Your quarterback you got right now, your quarterback you drafted is 22 years old.
You gotta
He needs
ride with that.
time. You gotta ride with that, and that's the problem with most of these teams in the NFL.
Talk
They
to
don't
him. Bleacher Report boss is cooking right now. Go
they don't
ahead,
want
bro.
they do not want to pay for players because they want results right now. Right now, I understand teams. I would love that the Packers be a Super Bowl every year, but it's levels to this. It's levels to have a championship caliber team every year. You can't just draft somebody and then say, "Okay, I want this guy to be good right now." No, you can't have that. Yes, you have some similarities of guys that have success with Jaden Daniels, or you have T.J. Sprouse being good. But the thing is, teams are going to get more and better than you are because they're going to figure out, okay, I need to stop this guy. Because most guys you see that's doing good right now don't have film right now. Now think about next year. They figure out something that Jaden Daniels don't do well, they're gonna go after him with that. They're gonna blitz him this way,
Same
or they're
with
gonna.
Bo Nix. I had to get Bo Nix has been playing better too. But like you said, it ain't enough film on him yet. So we'll see. It's already been film on Jordan Love, and Jordan Love is still able to produce. That lets you know he's really a good quarter. Even CJ Stroud. This is second year and they still winning games. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's when you know you're the real deal when they got the film on you.
Yeah, I just think teams got to be more patient and build more around this team. Like get around teams that they need it, and that's why I get mad about the Packers because they got him. They got the guy. They got him. I don't know how we did it these
Right.
last 3 times. We got a quarterback, but the difference is we gotta get this. We gotta get this defense together. Yes, they're in the
That
top
was the
five.
Achilles. We gotta be real. This team failed Aaron Rodgers. He had some gargantuan seasons that the defense completely pissed on. They spit in that man's face I don't know how many years. And I don't want to see Jordan Love go through what Aaron Rodgers did, just an inept defense for 90% of your career. It's just not fair. I think that we just need to come to the conclusion we can't draft defensive linemen and linebackers. We need to pay for already established products. Maybe we can hit on a linebacker, but defensive line, no, that's a joke. We'll never do that. That I just don't
Remember,
see it.
I got a point for you also. Remember when you brought up that Super Bowl year we had that year
Yeah.
with all the. Now think about it. The games we lost. We was 10-6 that year. We had 3-point losses or less. That was like we was like I think it was like 4-5 and 3-point losses. There was in every game there was. And when we went to the playoffs, we barely beat the Bears, and it was 10-7.
Right.
We was in close games. A lot of teams we went to in the playoffs, we played already. The Packers played the Eagles already. They played the Falcons already, and we played the Bears already. Now tell me that they already had film on them, and they played better when they played them again because they knew what was coming, and they just dominated. Now my thing is with that is the Packers had the top 5 defense that year. Now, anybody in this chat will tell me when the last time the Packers had a top 5 defense since then, because it was the top scoring defense and the top 5 defense in that league. You couldn't tell how many times it was an interception that clinched the game where Jamal Williams or the Jamal Williams had an interception for a touchdown against the Falcons, and then Sham Shields had 2 interceptions against the
Right.
Bears, and then B.J. Rodgers, his big self, had an interception for a touchdown.
Right.
Rodgers had a bad game for that game against the Bears until he went to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl, we had Nick Collins had an interception for a touchdown, and then the defense had a clutch turnover with
Clay
Clay Matthews.
Matthews caused the fumble,
He made the
or
play happen.
Rashard Mendenhall.
Yep, and he made the play happen because he told Pickett to spill it. Spill it means is spill on the play that they trying to do because he knew it was coming at him. And
Mm.
IQ. Remember, he kept saying IQ. He had the IQ. He knew it was coming, and he went for the ball, and he had got the clutch play to stop him. We gotta have guys in this team that with IQ, and they don't have it really right now because they're still playing on some talent. You have to have the IQ to have a team that's going to win championship. Why do you think the Chiefs been winning so much? Because they have the IQ. Do they have most of the talent? No, but they have the IQ and the coach that has to put players together. The Packers have to do that. But for them to succeed, they have to get players and talent, IQ together, talent together. You can have the talent all you want, but you don't know what you're doing. Like a Clay Walker, he don't know what he's doing most of the time. But yeah, he's trash because we call him trash because he had no IQ. This same guy who got kicked out 2 games for getting mad at the trainer. This is the first full year. I didn't see. I don't have a problem with him this year, but it's just he's still don't got the IQ that we want him to have. You gotta when you see Ray Lewis down in the game, you don't want to go against Ray Lewis because you know he's gonna tear you apart. But he has the IQ. Ed Reed, IQ. Just Brian Urlacher, IQ. They was
Right.
great players on defense, and the Packers need that more.
You
That's
talking?
we're not saying that they're bad, but they don't have the IQ to dominate these games. You're doing salsa dancing. You're not putting the moves on nobody just to
Yeah,
get
that's
just
the thing. And then we can't blitz because we worried about the secondary.
and that's another problem. Like you gotta tell these guys where to be at. Soft zone coverage is not going to work on these teams most of the time.
Thank you.
It's not going to work because you know where the holes are. Most quarterbacks know where to put the ball in when you got to play soft zone coverage right in the middle of the field or outside to the corner to the sidelines. But it's like these teams don't want to play. I mean, tight coverage like that. When you got Alexander on the field, that's when you play tight coverage because you know you're gonna have that. You're gonna have the guy that's gonna
Right.
be right there. But this team, like McKinney, you saw McKinney. He was playing a little bit corner too. He was on.
Right.
He had him playing on a couple of guys here and there. But I'm like, you don't want him there. You want him on the middle of the field, ball. Give another football to
Facts.
stop. They couldn't get no pressure. They tried everything, and the Bears just kept on pushing the ball down the field on us. And I'm keep saying to myself, I'm happy we won this game, but next week you
We
can't
gotta
do
we
this.
gotta be better. We gotta be
Yeah,
better to beat the Fort. Hey, let's not sugarcoat this Bleach Report, boss. Come on, man. We gotta play better to beat them. That's
yeah. But they gotta have their IQ up to 100 to beat the 49ers. Yeah, don't look at the record. We've been not playing well against the 49ers these last years.
right.
I in the pain. How many
And
times
they're getting healthy. They just got McCaffrey back. Debo's back. They're getting healthy. We need Jair Alexander next week.
They lost Brain RU, but they got a rookie named Ricky Pearsall.
Right.
Don't get it twisted. They got guys still.
And they can
So
run the ball, and we're susceptible to the run.
yeah, they got Jason Mason. They got McCaffrey, Isaiah Goreco. I keep up with all the teams. I don't mess around. It's just
Right.
I mean George Hill didn't play today, but he probably gonna play next week. But
Absolutely.
you cannot mess around. This team still got it's good. And just don't you cannot take the gas
Right.
foot.
Like we said, we're happy about the win, but we know next week we got to clean up a lot of this, and we can't turn the ball over. Period. Not in the red zone. You can't turn the ball over against the 49ers. You have to beat them playing smart football and hope Brock Purdy can make some interceptions because I think he's super mid. I think he like Daniel Jones mid.
The key for that game is to make him try to beat you.
Yep.
You gotta make him try to beat you. And if you do, you tip your cap to him, and then that'd be it. But if you have him running around and doing something that Caleb Williams do, and he's still getting guys open, then that's a problem because you're not doing your job. You're not having your IQ to make sure
Facts.
you don't have these guys getting hit. Like you gotta punish them. Punish them. Don't be trying to just say I don't want to hit somebody. I mean,
Right.
you at home.
But
This
also what I want to see next week too, I really want the emphasis of the run. I think we need to really emphasize Josh Jacobs against the 49ers to really soften up that defense. We have to emphasize the run. I want 30 plus carries combined from our running backs. 30 plus. That lets me know that we're controlling the game.
Yeah, I know. I want them to run the ball this game because Jackson. This is the game you need Jacobs for. This game
Correct.
that you. This is the game right here you need Jacobs for because you can't. They want to tee off. If you got somebody that's gonna tee off on you like a Nick Bosa. I don't know he's gonna play, and he got hurt today with his shoulders, but he probably gonna be ready for next week. But even so, you cannot have him get teed off with that guy. You cannot see Jordan Love running around.
Right, I agree with Patricia. Brock Purdy is really good when he's not under pressure, but he's super mid when you can get pressure on him, and that is our problem, getting pressure. That's why I'm concerned about this 49ers game. That's
And
exactly why I'm concerned.
we had them last game too. We had them, but it's like what happened? They kept giving up the run. They can't stop the run. They can't keep. They can't do this. It just no. You gotta next game. You gotta play better football than this. You gotta play better football than this to beat that team to get where we want to go because this division is up there and we have to
Right,
keep winning.
it's probably gonna be us three to go to the playoffs: Packers, Lions, and Vikings. All probably going to the playoffs. One win the
And then we
divisions, other two wild cards. And let's not. And the NFC West is getting interesting.
it's close.
But
Even with
that Seattle beating the 49ers was huge. That
it
was
was huge.
huge. And then the
Even with them
Rams are getting healthy. The Rams are dangerous.
and even like we faced them when we had to face Cup and Puka Nakua. So that was we was lucky that we didn't face them. But other than that, they need to play better football. If they don't, I mean, I just wish that we can get like some more pressure, some more blitzes. Have a game plan for this. But I just don't know if they're gonna do it. They want to keep doing the same ways. But I'm just hoping that we have more blitz packages and have these guys ready. Even if Love, I mean, even if even like Jair doesn't play, we gotta be ready. So, what's up, Brandon?
What up, Brandon? Go ahead, Brandon. We wrapping up here in a minute. Go ahead, Brandon. How you feeling about today's game?
Hey, we should blow the Bears out. We should. We should have blown them out.
Agreed.
So they have, you know, they, Jordan Love, I get it, we need, like I said, but he's Jordan Love dead.
Yeah, right. He is. Yeah, that's why I call him Jordan Favre. He Jordan Favre.
I wish, I wish he need the next 50, 50,
I'd rather 70-30, 70 Aaron Rodgers, 35. I think as he gets older, I think he'll calm down over time as he gets older. Like I said, I'm happy we got the win, Brandon, but we got to play better to beat the 49ers. You can't turn the ball over in the red zone, not get any points in two red zone possessions. You got to tackle better on defense. We're going to have to get pressure. The 49ers are getting healthier. They just got McCaffrey back. Their Debo's come back recently. Kittle, I'm sure, will be back next week. So they're looking to make a run, and we need to get these wins again because our division ain't no joke. So the
Right,
Packers they gotta get focused.
right. You know, and I put it in the, I said, taking one day at a time.
There we go. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Every game matters.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk tomorrow, but I'm not worried about it. But the reason why I said this, this team, this team, our offense is a shit.
Yeah.
Our offense, I think we need, I think we need some defensive linemen.
Absolutely. I don't think we'll be able. We probably won't be able to address that until the off season, unfortunately.
Right. Also, I understand the NBA is crazy right now, but that's the reason why I saw that the NBA fined our Buck coach 25 million. That,
Yeah, I
because
saw that.
Doc is speaking the truth. He stand up for his team.
Right. Yeah,
So,
that's why we're gonna talk about that tomorrow, though, Brandon. We gonna stick to the Packers today. We gonna talk about the Bucks tomorrow when they play the Rockets. Let's stick to task, though. We gonna talk about these Packers.
alright, uh, I think we need to get some players out of here next year.
Mm,
Next year we need to get some players out of here.
facts.
John Gary, Clay Walker, and well, Kenny Clark. Those three players.
Yeah, I'm not against that.
Million.
I want
We
these three players off our team. Get him off our team.
Right.
They're just trash, trash,
Just
straight
cut them.
trash.
I don't even want to try. Just get them out of here. Facts.
why not? Okay, if we should trade Preston Smith, why not add Corey Walker to the mix?
Put him
Damn.
on,
They might still be believing in Quay Walker. They might still believe.
and
That's
they
the only
got
thing I can think of. They might still believe in Quay. I don't
I,
believe in Quay. I think he's mid.
I,
mid. Can't cover for nobody. He can't cover. He can't cover no bleed, man. He can't cover.
Right.
He
why not?
just
Why not? Well, okay, Aaron Woodson. I like Aaron Woodson.
Yeah.
It, the defense has to step up. I understand we didn't have like Jay Money out there, but Jay Money changed the whole game.
Yep.
I
yeah.
think the reason why McKinney didn't have his best game today
Because
because he,
when the Jair wasn't there. Yep. That's true. Fair point. Fair
So
point.
one point I want to say real quick before we
Mm.
is our GM has I like him, Mister I forgot his name. Our GM, whatever Packer GM. He he drafts okay, but he doesn't get the players that impact, like you said earlier, and that's been my problem. If you can't draft a good defensive player, a defensive lineman, or replace them, because when you draft a good defensive end or a lineman or a linebacker since Clay Matthews, and I put
Man.
Colin Jenkins, but we never hit that yet because those guys were talented guys and they played with IQ. They knew what they were doing. We don't
He
have that right
talking. He's talking.
now. We just the problem. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Our guys in the defensive line have no IQ. Been the problem.
It's a
Look, I'm
yeah,
just
IQ is definitely a problem.
that's been a problem for years. Like You can say how talented somebody can be, but once that talent leave them, that's been the problem. Talent leave them. Are you going to have the IQ to play? Are you going to have the IQ to know, okay, this is my limit. I'm going to do this. I'm going to play this way. Tom Brady had to do that when he had IQ of, okay, I can't pass
Right.
without passing. I got to do it. Or Drew Brees with his best up shoulder. He had to arc his way all the time to when he make a throw. So he had the IQ of doing that. That's why he became the great. It's just when you have guys that's in the building, you can't just like, okay, you're talented, that's it. No, that's not it.
You got
You
to
have guys
cultivate that talent.
that and do their job to make like, oh, this guy's elite. He's you want him there for a
Right.
couple more years, all that. So they need to do better. They gotta do
Agreed.
better.
Agreed. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Hey, we gonna run it back tomorrow. Let's hope these Bucks get that win at home. I should be on site tomorrow to watch the game. And y'all know how we do. Appreciate y'all tapping in on this Packers Live. Next week is gonna be serious, friends and family, for this Packers game. It's gonna be serious. All right, Brandon. All right, Bleacher Report. Salute. 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 All right, y'all. Hey, we got a big win this week. We gotta play one of our main nemesis, our rivals next week, the San Francisco 49ers. We'll tackle that when it comes, but let's just be happy we got a win against our rivals, the Chicago Bears at in Chicago, 20-19, blocking a last second field goal attempt to win the game. And the defense didn't do well all game, but they came through when we needed them most and got that field goal block to get us the win in 11 straight against the Chicago Bears. I'm happy. I'm excited and nervous for next week. We'll see what happens, friends and family. Please tap in. We go live after every Packers game. We go live after every Bucks game. And we're just grinding here on the road to 3,000 subs. Please share, subscribe, the electrifying content. Really appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Green Bay Packers trades, rumors, and news, where we just got done discussing the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears, where the Packers eked out a 2019 victory in Chicago and will be at home next week to play one of our biggest rivals, the San Francisco 49ers. Well, yeah, shout out to the special teams, Patricia. Absolutely. Absolutely. Derek Stevenson said Van Ness, Quay, Gary, and Stokes drafted for potential. I get it. It just hasn't panned out. It just hasn't panned out. But I agree with you. Definitely agree. But again, a win is a win. We're going to see what happens next week, y'all. I'm nervous a little bit, y'all, but we going to see. I believe, though. Go.